Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Arfina. So I will present my research proposal seminar entitled The Use of Song Lyric to Facilitate Student Understanding in Social Function of Collocation. Background of the study. The field of this research is to explore the use of song lyric to facilitate student understanding on the social function of the collocation. Many students still not aware about the importance of understanding collocation. Teachers should provide teaching media that can make students excited to learn this material. Listening songs is familiar activity which done by the student in their daily life, so that the use of song lyric is considered by the researcher to facilitate student understanding about collocation. This field is important to be studied because the result will help teacher to find out whether song lyric can facilitate student understanding of the collocation. Teachers can introduce some chosen song and tell the students what are going to do and what will going to learn with the song lyric. I found some previous study related to this research. First is descriptive qualitative research. According to the finding of the study, learning English while memorizing vocabulary through song lyric is both productive and enjoyable. This type of learning can also help you improve four basic English skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Another descriptive qualitative research related to this research is the result of this questionnaire and interview demonstrate that English songs that had a significant impact on their ability to communicate in English. Additionally, students believe that English songs assist them in learning new language and familiar vocabulary and how to correctly pronounce words. Finally, students will be able to improve their English vocabulary. Another previous study is quantitative research, experimental study. The first experimental study, the experimental group outperformed the control group in the post-test, implying that teaching collocation can help students enhance their language skill. The experimental group that learned vocabulary through collocation, teaching, and concordance application performed higher on the language proficiency exam at the end of the course. Another previous study related to this topic was revealed that teaching lexical and academic collocation allows students to acquire language more effectively and fluently. Based on the background, the researcher identified the research question as follows: Does song lyric able to facilitate student understanding and social function of the collocation? Next is definition of key term. First, song lyric. Song lyric are a collection of words that make up the song. The lyric or song text serve not only as a complement to the song, but also as an essential component of the music element that form the song theme, character, and mission. Second, teaching media. The word media comes from the Latin word medium, which meaning between. The phrase refers to anything that transmits data from a source to a receiver. The teacher can choose from a variety of media, ranging from classic to modern. Third is collocation. Collocation, according to Lewis, are a type of a coupled word that is coupled together and is extremely significant for teacher and student to learn seriously in the language learning process. Students who prefer to utilize this collocation will sound far more natural in their speech and writing as if they were a native speaker. Next is research method. First is research design. The quantitative research conducted to this study and using experimental research. The next is data and sort. The data gotten from pretest, posttest, and observation field. The sort is the students. Next is research instrument, test, pretest and posttest, and observation. The researcher measure the validity and reliability of the test is that given to the student. Next is data collection. Both classes, experimental class and control class, are given pre-test and post-test to find out their improvement of understanding and social function of the collocation. The researcher conduct observation to strengthen the data. The researcher observes students' attitude, motivation, and also difficulty of the teacher when she or he gives the material. Next is data analysis technique. The researcher used tests in collecting the data to find out the improvement of students' understanding the collocation and observation to strengthen the data. The sort is the student.